decimals. Basically, in this lesson, we will be learning about the way of multiplying decimal numbers and the way of, up to a certain extent, the method of, that how to divide decimal numbers, right? So, then firstly, let's, in the previous grades, you know that when you were in grade 6, basically 6 and 7, you being taught that the basic idea of decimals, 1/10 means 0.1, that 1 over 10 means 0.1, 2 over 10 means 0.2, and 1 over 100 means, that 0.01. So this is the basic idea of, decimals. When you get one part of, when it's divided one part into 10 equal parts, and when you are taking one of it, which is that is equal to 0.1 and so on. Anyway, our point in this grade is this one. How can you multiply a given decimal number by a whole number? Yes. How can you multiply a given decimal number by a whole number? This type of one. 2.3 into 2. This is the whole number, this is the decimal number. 2.3 into 2. 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 2 is 4. So the answer here is 4.6. Generally you could multiply, no need of writing this one. So 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 2 is 4. Don't want to mention this one. Then 5.7 into 2. How can you do this? 2 times 7 is 14, remainder is 1. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 1, 11. This one, right? 2 times 7 is 14, remainder is 1. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 1, 11. So the answer is 11.4. This is the way that you need to multiply decimal number and a whole number. So this one, 6.4 into 5. How can you do this? 5 times 4 is 20, remainder is 2. 5 times 6, 30. 30 plus 2 is 32. The answer is 30.0, which is 30 really. So 7.7 into 5. How do you do this? 7.7 into 5. 5 times 7, 35, remainder is 3. 5 times 7, 35 plus 3, 38. The answer is 38.5. Okay. Yes. So the next question is, 19.007 into 8. How do you do this? 19.007 into 8. 8 times 7 is 8 times 7, 56, remainder is 5. Then 8 times 0, 0 plus 8 times 0, 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. After that, 8 into 0, 0. 8 times 9, 72, remainder is 7. 8 times 1, 8 plus 7, 15. So the answer is 152.056. This is read as, that 152.056. Okay. Yes. So how can you multiply a decimal number by a decimal number? How to multiply? Really, this can be done in two ways, Then 2.0.2 in method 1. This is method 1. You could use one way of to multiply this one. 0.2 into 0.3. Really, how can you do this? This writing the decimal number as a fraction, it's able to simplify this one. 0.2 generally, 0.2 can be written as a fraction. This 0.2, this 0.2 means this can be read as 2 over 10. You gained this knowledge. 0.2 equals 2 over 10. So this means 2 over 10. This 0.3 means, that 0.3 means 3 over 10. 3 over 10. This can be multiplied, that these values, it's able to multiply separately, that 2 times 3 is 6, 10 times 10 is 100. So this segment you know that, then the answer should be kept as a decimal number. The answer should be kept as a decimal number. So, 1 over 100 equals to 0.01. So, 2 over 100 equals to 0.02. So, what should be the value of this one? 6 over 100 means 0.06. This is the answer. Okay, this is the answer. This is the first method. The same question can be done in this sense. This is the second method. I will do the second method here. Okay, how can we do that? This is the second method. Really, you need to learn. You need to know the second method clearly. No need of writing a given decimal number as a fraction. So 0.2 into 0.3. Without considering, really, I want to teach you this one. This is the first decimal place. It holds as first decimal place. I mean 0.2. Okay, so I'll teach you this one first. Think of this decimal number. I will come to that previous question. Okay, in 4.578. This is the first decimal place. First decimal place. First decimal place. This is the second one. Second decimal. Just I have written a decimal number. Second decimal place. Second decimal place. Second decimal place. This is the third decimal place. Third decimal place. This is the third decimal place. So, first decimal place, it holds as, right? First decimal place, second decimal place, third decimal place. How could we identify it? Considering the decimal point, this digit which is met first in the right side of the decimal point, the digit which is met in the right side of the decimal point is named as the first decimal place. The second place, I'm talking about the second position. This is the second decimal point, second decimal place. Okay, this is the third decimal place. Actually, this is the digit which is found in the first decimal place. 7 is the digit which is found in the second decimal place. 8 is the digit which can be seen in the third decimal place. Then how many places of decimals here? How many places of decimals? Places of decimals. Places of decimals here, 3. 3 places of decimals. Here is a place, here is a place, here is a place. So 3 places of decimals here in this question. The reason here, that, although just I'm writing here that 24.578, although I written here that 24.578, it does not change the places of decimals in this question. If I'm writing here that 924.578, it does not change the number of places of decimals. Places of decimals 3. I mean here you could see 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. You could think of this one. How many places of decimals here? How many places of decimals here? How many places of decimals? How many places of decimals here? 1, 2. 2 places of decimals. Now how many places of decimals here? 1, 2, 3. 3 places of decimals. Now here how many places of decimals? 2 places of decimals. Now how many places of decimals? 2 places of decimals. We do not consider this digit. Now how many places of decimals? How many places of decimals right now? 1 without considering this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 places of decimals. Okay, you got the point. Now I will teach you this one. To be taken the answer of this one, you need to know the second method. What you need to do, you have to think of the number of decimal places here. Here one place of decimal. Here one place of decimal. What you need to do here, without considering the decimal places, you need to multiply these two values. I mean here you should get that 2 times 3. Here 2, here 3. Considering, just forget for a while the decimal point. Just so imagine this one. Now you could see 2 and 3. Really, there are no. I mean, we shouldn't consider that 2 and 3. Just I'll remove that decimal places, decimal points. Then 2 times 3 is 6. But this is not the answer. Then here 0.2, 0.3. Now, how many places of decimals here? One place of decimal. Here, how many places of decimals? One place of decimals. Then one place of decimal, one place of decimal. Two places of decimals. So, generally you know that we are living in this year, 2025. Decimal point is found here. If you are unable to see the decimal point of a certain number, then that is met next to the ones place. Now here the decimal point is here. It's unable to see, right? Unless you know right now you learn it. Decimal point here. What happens to the decimal point? First of all, without considering decimal points, you need to multiply them. That 2 times 3 is 6. After that, this decimal point goes to the left side. It's here is a decimal point. Goes to the left side, passing 2 digits. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here you need to write the point here. The reason here, why do I write it? Why it passes? Why this decimal point passes 2 digits? The reason you have to learn that here one place of decimal, here one place of decimal. Therefore, it passes 2 digits here. 1, 2. So, the answer here that 0.06. 0.06. This 0 should be written here. Okay? I'll teach you more questions. You need to use the second method, right? I suggest you to use the second method. 0.7 into 0.8. How can you do this? Without considering decimal points, you could multiply. 7 times 8 is 56. After that, one place of decimal, one place of decimal. So, 2 places of decimals. Because of that reason, 2 places of decimals here, here 1, here 2. One place of decimal, I mean here 1 digit, here 1 digit. So, 2 places of decimals here. That 2 places of decimals, it is, you could count it. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The reason why did I get that 1, 2? Here, one place of decimal, one place of decimal. It considers 2 places of decimals. So, 1, 2, here you need to write 0. So, the answer is 0.56. So, this one 2.7 into 0.05. How can you do this right now? What you need to do, here you have to consider this, here 27. It considers that this is 27. This is considered as 5. Now you multiply without considering decimal points. 5 times 7, 35, remainder is 3. 5 times 2, 10 plus 3, 13. So 135. Now how many places of decimals? Here one place of decimals, here 2 places of decimals, right? 1, 2. So 1 plus 2, 3. 3 places of decimals here. So 1 decimal point is here. 1, 2, 3. Decimal point we generally write here. So the answer here that 0.135. I do believe that you are able to get the the real idea of doing these types of sums. Okay, the real idea of doing these types of sums, I do think that you could understand, right? You could get the idea. So now you could try the questions found in your textbook. If you have got an issue, you could text in the chat box. Okay, then I will help you to resolve your issue. Next one is, how can you do this type of one? 2 is divided by 1.5. How can you do this? 2 is divided by 3 is divided by 1.5. 3 is divided by 1.5. How can you do this type of one? Really, this can be written as, that this decimal number can be written as, as 1.5 we could write as 15 over 10. Already you have been told this one, then the way of writing decimal numbers as fractions. So this 1.5 can be written as 0 for 15 over 10. So after that, it can be used the knowledge of fractions that you gained so far. You could search my videos and you could search regarding that fractions, get 8 fractions, then you are able to gain this knowledge right now. Then this division becomes multiplication. 10 goes to the numerator, denominator goes to the, denominator value goes to the numerator, numerator value goes to the denominator. Now this can be simplified as 1 time 5 times. Again, this 10 and this 5 can be cancelled out, that 1 time 2 times. Now 1 into 2, the answer is 1 into 2 is 2. Okay, so try to do the questions found in your textbook. I'll be doing more videos and if you are a newcomer for my YouTube channel, subscribe my channel and share with your friends.